Tonight I'm working gate B17 at Dallas-Fort Worth. By the time the jet bridge closes, I will have pocketed more cash than the pilot earns this entire week, and the airline has no idea. My badge says I make $22 an hour. My side gig says different. I sell first-class upgrades off the books, and I'm about to show you exactly how the whole operation works. You think first class is only for executives, frequent flyers, and the lucky few with miles. Wrong. Half the people sipping champagne up front paid me directly, cash only, no receipt. It started 6 months ago. A veteran agent named Linda watched me work my first holiday rush. After the last flight pushed back, she handed me $300 and one single sentence. She said the system has gaps. Empty premium seats fly empty every day because corporate hates last-minute discounts. I learned to fill those seats myself, quietly, and keep the difference for me. Here is the rate sheet. Domestic upgrade, $200 cash. Transcontinental, $400. International business, $800. Honeymoon row, custom pricing. No haggling, no questions, no paper trail at my podium. My first mark tonight is a tired sales rep clutching a back row economy ticket. I lean in, voice low. I tell him I can fix his miserable seat for $200. He hesitates. I tilt the podium so he can see the open seat in row 2. He pulls 2 crisp bills from his wallet. I slide them inside my ticket sleeve. One tap reassigns him. The system logs it as a routine operational rebalance. Corporate sees a clean little swap. The sales rep sees champagne and legroom. I see one bill closer to rent. Next comes a honeymoon couple. They want seats together, anywhere up front. I quote $300 for both into row 3. The bride laughs. The groom counts 20s. Cash crosses the podium quietly. The captain walks by, eyes the line, eyes me, says nothing. He flies with me every Tuesday, he knows. Half of him is grateful I keep the boarding tidy, half of him is jealous. The lead flight attendant catches my eye through the jet bridge window. She mouths 2 short words. Cabin's ready, that is our code. Every upgrade I sold tonight is seated, undetected. But 3 weeks ago, everything changed. Robert Isom, the CEO of American Airlines, sent every gate agent a fresh memo, new audit system, every upgrade tracked, flagged, reviewed, 0 tolerance, effective immediately. The memo used the word integrity 9 separate times. The cafeteria laughed at it for a full week. Then 2 agents in Charlotte got walked out by corporate security with their badges cut in half. The audit watches for patterns. Too many upgrades on one shift. Too many low-tier flyers leapfrogging platinum members. The algorithm does not care about your stories. It only counts what it sees. Linda saw it coming and retired in February. She left me her client list, her code phrases, and one cold warning. Quote, the very second you feel safe, you are already caught. My co-worker Marcus pulled me aside last Friday. He had seen the new internal dashboard. My name was sitting near the very top of a heat map he was never supposed to see. I should have stopped right there. I didn't. My daughter's tuition is due Monday. My ex-wife's lawyer is faster than my salary, so tonight I doubled my pace and prayed the algorithm blinks first. 40 minutes in, a man in a wrinkled grey suit steps up to my podium. He smiles wide. He says, I know exactly what you do, and I want a free seat, or else. My stomach turns sideways. I scan his face. Frequent flyer, lower tier, the kind of guy who watches everyone. Jealous, waiting for a reason. I cannot argue. I cannot make a scene now. I move him into seat 4F. No charge, no receipt. He winks at me like we share a secret. We don't. The only real secret I share with anyone here is the one I haven't told you yet. The next passenger is a Texas oilman. Snakeskin boots, big belt buckle, gold pinky ring. He doesn't ask for a price. He just sets $1,200 bills on my podium and nods. I move him into seat 1A. I bump a platinum member to seat 1C. Platinum was already in first class, just 1 row back. Quiet little swap. Nobody should notice. Almost nobody. Platinum notices instantly. He marches up the jet bridge, finger pointed straight at my chest. He demands to know why his pre-assigned seat changed. I serve him a story about a maintenance reroute. He doesn't buy it. He pulls out his phone. I escalate to the script Linda once taught me. Sir, I see a system glitch on my end. Let me rebuild your reservation. I tap absolutely nothing. The podium does nothing. He hangs up. He boards anyway. Marcus from gate B19 walks past me, slows down a beat. He gives me the look, the one that says, you just took 10 years off both our lives. I keep boarding. I keep selling. I duck into the back office for a 30-second water break. I unfold what's hidden in my ticket sleeve, $4,800, 2 hours of work, more than my paycheck pays in 3 full weeks. I return to the podium. A woman in a velour tracksuit is filming everything on her phone. Influencer. 80,000 followers. She asks for a comp into first because she'll tag the airline online. Cameras and cash do not mix. I politely refuse. I quote her the standard published rate. She rolls her eyes hard, walks off, and 10 seconds later my phone buzzes. Cash app, 200, from her. I shouldn't. I do. I move her into seat 5A and pretend I never saw the transfer at all. She boards smiling, still filming. I am exactly one paranoid breath away from total disaster. Boarding closes, jet bridge retracts, door seals shut. I finally exhale. I have $8,400 in cash, plus the influencer's $200 on my phone. The shift is not over. My podium chimes. Not a flight alert. A direct internal message from my supervisor. 2 short sentences. Come to my office now. Bring your scanner. My chest goes ice cold immediately. I unhook my scanner. I straighten my tie. I rehearse 7 different lies in the time it takes to walk from gate B17 to the operations corridor. None of those lies sound remotely good. The hallway is empty. Fluorescent lights buzz overhead. The carpet absorbs every step until it sounds like I am not even walking at all. The door to her office is propped open. She is waiting. My supervisor's name is Diane. She has been here 27 straight years. She has the kind of poker face that survived 4 CEOs and 3 union strikes. She quietly points to a chair. I sit. She closes the door behind me. She turns a thick folder around on her desk. Inside is a printed map. Every upgrade I made this month, highlighted, color-coded, a red box around my name. She slides a thick stack of papers across the desk. Page after page, every seat change, every passenger swap, every dollar I never declared. The new audit caught everything. I cannot even fake surprise. I open my mouth. She raises one calm hand to stop me. She tells me to listen first and speak later. Then she asks one question I absolutely did not prepare for tonight. My throat closes. My instinct is to lowball her. My brain says she already knows. So I tell her the cold truth. $41,000 off the books in just 7 months. She nods very slowly. She does not write it down. She does not pick up her phone. She leans back into her chair, folds her arms, and tells me a number of her own. 190. I don't understand. She repeats it for me. $190,000. That is what she has made this year. Same hustle, bigger network, different gates, since before I was even hired. Here is the reveal I owed you from the very first sentence. The big crackdown is not what the press release said it was. Robert Isom's new audit is a trap, a net, designed by my supervisor. Diane helped design the audit herself. She convinced corporate she could clean up the gate agent black market. Instead, she quietly built a tool that catches every amateur, every freelancer, every solo operator like me. Then she became the only person at this entire airport who knows where the audit's blind spots actually are. The exact times, the exact gates, the exact flight numbers the algorithm has been quietly told to ignore. She did not call me into her office to fire me tonight. She called me in to recruit me, or to bury me. She made it clear there is no third option. The choice happens in this room. Her terms are very simple. I keep working. I keep selling. I follow her exact schedule. I use only her cleared gates. She takes 30%. In return, my name disappears from the audit forever. I think of my daughter. I think of my badge. I think of those 2 Charlotte agents walked out with their entire lives stuffed in a paper bag. I extend my hand across the desk. We shake once. She unlocks her drawer. She slides me a single piece of paper. 12 flights this week, 12 gates, 12 windows where the algorithm goes blind. The next shift starts in 4 hours. I memorize every line. I walk out of that office as a completely different person. Same uniform, same badge, same crooked tie. But now I work for the woman who designed the system that was supposed to catch me. By the end of that very next shift, I make $9,000, cash and digital combined. Diane takes her cut at midnight, in a plain envelope, in the employee parking lot. No words ever exchanged. I get home at 4 in the morning. I look at my badge in the bathroom mirror. The eagle on the logo stares right back at me. The eagle has never ever looked so small. Here is what I learned from all of this. The system you fear is rarely run by the people whose names are in the press release. The system is run by the people who learned where the cameras can't see. Robert Isom thinks he tightened the airline up. He didn't. He hardened the underground. He killed the freelancers and quietly crowned the operators. Diane just got promoted last week, Regional Director of Integrity Programs. I am still standing at gate B17. I am still selling. The rate sheet is exactly the same. The codes are the same. The only difference is every dollar I now earn feeds a system inside the system. And the next time you board an American Airlines flight, look very carefully at the people. Half of them paid full fare. Half of them paid me. Or someone like me, or someone like Diane. You will never ever know which one is which. That is the design, that is the business. I still get a paycheck every 2 weeks for $22 an hour. I still smile when corporate calls about retention scores. I still sign every single compliance training they email me. I tick every box. Last month, they actually made me Employee of the Month. There is a photo of me on the wall behind the customer service desk at Terminal D. I am smiling. I am holding a trophy. Diane took the picture. If you think this only happens at my airport, you are not paying attention. Every major hub has a Diane somewhere. Every gate has a podium. Every podium has a sleeve where folded bills sit completely unnoticed. The next time a gate agent leans in and asks if you would like a better seat, look at their hands, look at their ticket holder, look for the bulge under the laminate. That is the real economy. I will keep working until my daughter's tuition is fully paid. Then I will keep working some more. Because once you taste cash that does not show up on a tax form, the badge becomes a costume, and the costume looks better and better with every single shift, until one day, the costume is the only real thing left about you, and the airline itself, the whole machine, is the actual lie. If you want to hear about the night I almost get caught by the FBI, the night Diane disappears for 6 straight weeks, and the night I find a second supervisor running a parallel ring at LAX, there is one thing to do. Subscribe right now, hit the bell. I post every Friday night, the exact moment my shift ends. I tell you the things the press releases will never tell you. I tell you what really happens at the gate. Until next Friday, when you fly American Airlines, please be polite to your gate agent, tip them in cash, and remember, the seat you got tonight did not come from corporate, it came from us.